Hello. Hey guys, it's Tanya here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special video and we are going to be discussing people's assumptions about me. I was inspired by my girl Samantha. She did a video like this and I was like, wow, I haven't done that in so long. So I asked you guys in the beautiful Instagram world and also on my community page for you all to make assumptions about me. So today's post notification shout out goes to Kira. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's Kira. But I love you so much. Thank you for turning on my notifications. If you guys ever want to be shouted out in one of my videos, make sure you turn on post notifications with all YouTube notifications enabled on your phone, or else you literally won't get them. And then just let me know down below in the comments. People are always gonna assume what people are like on the internet. You know, at the end of the day, people that make videos on YouTube, even your coworkers at work, anyone, you don't actually know their full life. You guys only see like 30 minutes of my entire day, of my entire 20 years of life. Cool to let you guys know a little bit more about me.
I also tried to edit a little bit less than this because I want you guys to actually hear me talk, so keep that in mind.
Okay, we're gonna go to Instagram. Oh, you're the type of girl who twerks on the wall. No! I went to gymnastics as a kid for like a week and all I could do was a somersault and then I would just play in like the foam square pit. You secretly work for BitLife. No. A lot of people think that I'm like a secret ambassador who knows about the updates before anyone else. No, I'm just an over dramatic person. I thrive on my own. So when I'm on my own, I have like high energy and stuff. But when I'm with a group of people, I'm so shy. Not a secret BitLife employee that tries to get people to watch my videos to promote the app. No. And also I'm not sponsored by them. I just really like their game. You started playing BitLife as a joke and now you're Loki addicted. Partially true. I didn't play it as a joke. I played it because I saw so many big YouTubers play it and it literally looked so fun. And I loved the fact that it was on my phone because personally I have a laptop with absolutely no storage. So I can't play like regular video games or Sims or anything. It takes like 20 gigabytes to download. And I liked that this was just a couple 100 MB app, but it still had the same feel. So I didn't really play it as a joke. I was just kind of intrigued. I'm playing this game almost every day. I might as well make YouTube videos about it. I'm a very competitive person and I like to challenge myself with things. I don't like to do things the easy way. I like to make my life a lot harder than it has to be. That's kind of what gives me the thrill with this game, is that there are new updates all the time and stuff. I guess you could say I'm low-key addicted, but I've always played games like this, so I don't know. You low-key have attitude. I wouldn't say I have attitude. When I get passionate about things, I have an attitude, but I feel like that's for everyone. Like I took this ethics course, this philosophy course where we talked about ethics and we would have to like debate and stuff. And so I don't think I have an attitude, but I think I argue well for what I believe in. I don't think I have an attitude though. Like I don't go up to people and I'm like, ugh, what do you want? Like that's not the type of person I am. It's just my dad always says I could be a lawyer with how well I display arguments. I am single. A lot of people are assuming I'm single, which is true. Someone assumes that I only do YouTube for money, and that is so not true because I've literally posted on YouTube since I was 12. That is 8 years ago. Not even. I might have been even younger. But I would post like covers and singing videos and just fun things, and then my sister would find the videos and then I'd delete them because I'd be so embarrassed. YouTube used to be all people that were older than me, and then around like 4 years ago, I started seeing people more my age, and I'm like, oh, like young people can do this too? Like seriously, right? And so I just started posting for fun. You guys probably know I've went in waves for my channel. Like I used to do like food stuff and athletic stuff, and then I went into like reaction videos and then an episode and then BitLife and stuff. And I kind of just do and make videos of what I'm feeling at the moment. And I just do what I do, you know? I remember for like a long time, once my channel was able to be monetized, I didn't even know that was a thing until my friend told me how to check my settings and be like, do you even know you can monetize your stuff? I'm like, what does monetize mean? And he's like, and I'm like, so shout out to Steven for helping me out with that. I don't even know if he watches my videos, but he rocks. Yeah, so someone had to literally teach me how. And that's kind of how that started. I swear I might show you guys one day, but I have footage on my old broken laptop of me at like 10 being like, hey guys, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna sing Cody Simpson, ay, ay, ay. Oh, it's a joke, man. What do I use to edit? I use Final Cut Pro. I used to use Movie Maker because I used to have a PC growing up. And that's how I edited my YouTube videos before. Then when I went to first year university, I had to get a Mac laptop because the one I had before was too big and like heavy, and that computer automatically came with iMovie. So then I started editing with iMovie, and then I wanted more like sound effects and ability to edit faster and add transitions if I wanted to. And the biggest thing for me was color correction, and I couldn't do that in iMovie, and especially because I didn't have the best lighting. Sometimes the lighting would make me look green. It was just not cute. So I saved up and I got Final Cut Pro, and that's what I've been using for the past almost half a year. Oh, one thing too that made me get Final Cut Pro, oh my god, is so that I can just sit in the middle. Like, I used to have to be able, like when I was playing BitLife or Episode, I would have to physically sit on one side of the camera, and it made it so hard to like see what I was doing. Sorry. Now with Final Cut Pro, I just have to sit in the middle, and I can actually just like move the clip to one side and then move the BitLife thing to one side, which made it so much easier. If you want to drop out of school and just do YouTube, no, I always joke, I'm like, oh, school's so annoying, like I wish I could drop out, but like I don't really. I did take a gap year though for like mental health and stuff, not necessarily because I wanted YouTube to be like my life. I also still enjoy learning, and I do have future things that I want to get into, like maybe real estate, or property flipping, which is something I enjoy. But I think I'll always do YouTube as long as I enjoy it. And for the past, it looks like I'm not going anywhere. But I don't think I'd drop out of school to do YouTube unless I had like 50 million subscribers like James Charles or like PewDiePie. For my life, I feel like it's not practical for me personally to do that. But for other people that do that, good on them. That takes a lot of guts. Your grades are straight A's. For the first time in my life, yes. As I've grown up and as I've gotten like mentally healthy during my gap year, I kind of realized how important life is to me and working hard at a young age. And I kind of like figured out a path for myself. And I was like, I don't want to slack. I am going to put in my all this year and see how it works. And so I literally work my ass off. I don't do anything else but school, YouTube, and if I have any spare time, I just keep it to myself. I try to see a friend, but they know that this year's really big for me with school and stuff, and they know that I need to focus. A lot of people with school, they get anxiety, and when they get anxiety, that makes them not want to do schoolwork, right? Me, I'm the opposite. I get anxiety and it makes me literally not do anything else but schoolwork, because all I think about is, oh my god, I'm gonna fail. My life is gonna be worthless because I'm gonna fail. That's so much money down the drain. I can't fail. So my brain, when I get anxiety from school, it literally makes me work 9 hours on schoolwork. So that's how my brain works. Yeah, I work really hard, and you know what? I'm enjoying it. It's a good stress in my life. It makes me feel like I'm working towards something, which is nice. You are an introvert, enjoy being alone, but you need people around you. No. Yes, I am an introvert, but I don't need people around me. Right now, I'm self-isolating at home because social distancing. And I'm literally in my basement almost all day because of schoolwork and then filming. And obviously I see my family, but I feel like I've just gotten to the point in my life where I'm so good on my own. I love myself. I can truly say that. And I'm totally happy being alone because I don't have dark thoughts anymore or anything like that. Yeah, I'm in a good place and I like that. I've always been like that since I was a kid though. Always. So it might be weird to other people, but it's not weird to me. That's my normal. I guess you could say yes and no to that question. You've hit a jewel before. Hell no. One thing I will advocate for my entire life is that I have never and will never smoke, whether it's a cigarette or vaping. As someone that studies health and human physiology and anatomy, I find it so hypocritical to do those things. I know exactly what damage that does to someone's lungs and bodies. Addiction is scary and it can get bad. I've seen people that are addicted to stuff, so I don't even want to try it. Even if it's just a jewel and it's just vape, but there are chemicals in there. There has been not any long-term research. I've studied some stuff about research. How you find out things are fine for human beings is you need to do randomized controlled trials, and you need to go through experimenting and random sampling and making sure there's no conflicts between the two groups. You want to make sure that it's absolutely random, so you can't say that something else causes it. You want to make sure that what you are testing is the pure reason for the difference that occurs between the groups. And usually that takes some long-term studying, right? That's how they figured out about hormone replacement therapy for women with menopause, right? It took long-term studies to see the real effects of that and how they actually were causing worse effects in women. But that's a whole other thing. But they haven't been able to do that with the chemicals in Juuls and stuff because it's new. Frankly, because there's been no long-term trials saying that it is bad, they can still sell it. And that's another reason why cigarettes are still legal. You have to be able to do random sampling of groups and give them the control and give them the treatment. But it is not ethical to give people cigarettes in an experiment when it could cause cancer. So right now, all they technically have is very, very strong correlational evidence that basically determines causation. Correlation of two things doesn't cause it. That makes sense? Like one example our profs always gave us was like men's hair loss and increased wages are correlated. But that doesn't mean the more hair you lose, the more money you make. So it's not causing it. They can't 100% say they cause it because you can argue, oh, well, those people had other health problems. They could have done other things besides smoking. So yeah, no smoking for Tanya. A lot of people think I'm in a secret relationship. I have not been in a relationship since 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah, I was like 18. Oh my God, I'm turning 21. That's insane. He was dope though. But anyways, I was always like such an insecure person and would like, I never felt that I was good enough in relationships, or even if I was and that person was good to me, like I would be like, it would be my own head. So it was never anyone's actual fault. I feel like if you're insecure in a relationship, you will do things to show your insecurity and stuff. Dating's expensive. It's a lot of emotional effort. And I'm kind of just in a place in my life where I want to just do well in school. I want to focus on my YouTube channel. I want to focus on my mental and physical health. And that's not a priority to me right now. So I guess you can say I'm not like going out of my way to find a relationship. But if somehow in the midst of everything I'm doing in my life, it happens, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to reject it if like the love of my life comes now, you know? But yeah, I'm the type of person where I don't want to date someone unless I know I'm going to be with them for a while. I would say no relationship for me in the meantime, unless Zac Efron comes to my door. So yeah, I guess you can say there's always been someone in my life, well, not in my life. There's always been someone that I always thought we'd be together, but we're not, and I don't talk to them anymore. But that's a whole other thing. Oh my God. I always thought growing up, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be this person, definitely. And it's crazy to see as you get older how people just are not in your lives anymore. And you're like, huh, I remember when I was like 13 being like, oh my God, yeah. And then now that I'm 20, I'm like, I was so wrong. Another one is that I'm taller than average. I guess, like, I think average in Canada is like 5'3", 5'4". I'm 5'6", so I'm 5'6". I don't think you guys know my height. I assume that you're low-key the mom friend of the group. Yeah. I rarely drink. Like, in Canada, drinking age is 20. Sorry, 19, by the way. I have never been a huge drinker. I don't party. I'm a total introvert. This is not me judging anyone that's into that, but like that makes me feel like a mom sometimes. Yeah, I feel like I'm an old soul. I used to be a little bit more like very crazy in the sense that like I was compensating for my insecurity. I thought I had to act that way for people to like me, and I feel like that was more prominent in my early teenage years. And as I've gotten older, like I said, it's all about growing up, you guys. Like, it gets better. Like, everyone as teenagers feel like teenage years are so hard and that it's the end of the world when anything happens, any minor inconvenience. But in reality, like, you appreciate things more as you get older. Like, as you see your parents go older, you truly appreciate, wow, like, I love them. And I used to fight with my parents a lot when I was younger, but now that I'm in my 20s, I have not like argued with them in years. Like, I love them with all my heart. And like, I've noticed things in life, I'm just like, okay, things are hard right now, but take it slow. You know, it's gonna pass. You always get through it. You will. Like, don't let that judge your life. Like, you can do it. And so, yeah, it just comes with like experience, you know? And obviously it takes rough times to learn, but you will be okay. And I guess I got off the question, but yeah, I am the mom of the friend group, I feel like. But I love that. That's just who I am, you know? And I love that my friends feel comfortable telling me things about what's happening in their life. Okay, this one's like kind of deep. So, you want to find a significant other really bad. You want kids. You don't talk about your personal life because you don't want to get judged. I love you too, Sophia. I do want kids. I love kids. I feel like it's cool to have someone that's like your other half to share something with. I don't really talk about my personal life. Not that I don't want to be judged, but I feel like that's when things can get messy. And I feel like that's what drives some YouTubers like crazy, is when people know too much about them and it kind of feels like your life's not your own. So seeing that happen to a lot of YouTubers, I've kind of been like, okay, yeah. Because I used to be more open about it when I was younger and insecure and seeking validation from other people. I like the fact that like, obviously I want you guys to know some things about me, but I like the fact that like I can come here, do my thing, and then still live my life. One thing that I find truly helps me is I'm like, school is not my life. It is a part of my life. Don't let it consume you. And then I say same thing with YouTube. YouTube is not my life. It is a part of my life. Don't let it overwhelm or consume you, you know? And I say that too with like a relationship or something. It's like if I get in a relationship, especially now, I'm like, he is a part of my life. He is not my life. I will not live my life for him. Feel like your life and like you're not living your life for you, but you're living it for like school or work. You gotta learn how to separate it. The amount of comments I have gotten about people saying I give them bi vibes. Everyone's like, you give me bi vibes. You're definitely not fully straight. I am straight. How do you give up a vibe of sexuality? Like, I am absolutely in love with Zac Efron. Oh my God, that man, I swear. So many people like him because he's a traditionally attractive man, but I love him because I have a thing for like dorky guys. I don't know, like he's so dorky and like he's nerdy and like he's shy and like he's into like science and nature and adventure and like that's what I love. Like I feel like physical attraction is important. Like you have to be attracted to someone, but what keeps you together is like their personality. Because just think, when you're 75, when you're both 75 and growing old, you're obviously not like the hottest you've ever been, but a lot of people still stay committed because they just love who they are as a person. And I just love who he is as a person. And I have a thing because I love singing and playing instruments. I love guys that can sing. And so like if he's a little like shy like me and like likes music like me, like I love that. I don't know, he's my love. You look like the person who would eat Kraft's mac and cheese at 4 a.m. Now I can tell you I used to, but I'm on a diet now. Oh no. I worry easily and have panic attacks and anxiety when something goes wrong. Yes and no. I'm very closed off with my emotions growing up. I don't know why. Like I don't like knowing that people know exactly what's going on in my head. And so I kind of just deal with stuff on my own. How it works with me is I'm like, okay, I live with myself every day. I need to figure this out. And that's what works for me. Like I get overwhelmed if I have to tell other people. That gives me anxiety. But when I can just deal with it myself, I feel so much better. I do worry easily since I was a kid. I assume that you value education and won't drop out. I do. Again, I feel like I've appreciated it more as I grew up. Like as a kid, I didn't do anything. In high school, I barely did schoolwork. But as I've gotten older, especially because post-secondary is not free, I've appreciated it more. And I do like learning. Because the more you learn, the more you know about the world and the more you can explain things about why things are happening in the world. And it blows my mind. I've taken Physiology 1, Physiology 2, Anatomy, Research, Statistics, and some social psych courses. And like, this shit has taught me so much about the world, so much of how we are and why we are the way we are and stuff and how our bodies work, and it really made me appreciate a lot. I'm gonna do like a speed round because my camera's about to die. You're very loud on camera but quiet in person. Yes, I don't know why. I just get hyped up when I film. You have kids? No. I'm a smart person, I guess. You're straight? Yes. YouTube's your life? No, it's a part of my life. Like I said, guys, never let anything become your entire life or it gets overwhelming. You like BitLife? I do. I'm not fake dating someone. I am very busy all the time. I have barely any free time, but I'm okay with that. My best friend is a dog. I wish I had a dog. Okay, last one. You care about your fans. You reply to as much as what? Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. You care about your fans. You reply to as much of us as you can. Yes, 100%. I have been a watcher of YouTube my whole life. I know how it feels like to watch someone and love their videos, and I've also been someone that makes YouTube videos. So I don't feel like I'm special in any way. Like, people forget that people, just because they put their life online, that makes them like God. And we're all just doing our thing, you know? So me posting a video doesn't make me better or above any of you. Like, lately my videos have been getting like 1,000 comments per video. So usually almost every video in the past I've responded to almost all the comments. But now I posted like every day for 5 or 6 days now. That's like 6,000 comments. And like, I'm like, damn, how do I respond to all these? So I'm trying to like as many as I can. People forget that numbers are real people. Like, if my video gets 50,000 views, that's because 50,000 real people were sitting on their computer or their phone and decided to click my video and take time out of their day to watch it and actually hit the like button, let alone actually comment a comment or subscribe to want to see me do that again. And that blows my mind. And I feel like some people don't appreciate that enough, that that is a real human being. It blows my mind. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about me. You know, like, some assumptions were right, some were wrong, but I felt like this was like a nice little video as I'm getting some new subscribers. And we're almost at 150,000, so make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on. There will be more videos coming in the next few days. But I love you guys. Thank you to everyone who submitted a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Mwah.